How important do you think a company name is?
It is important, but often not as important as people think. So strategically, both with a logo and with a name, your goal should not be to create the best name ever or the most beautiful logo ever. Your point of departure should be just make sure that there's nothing in the name or the logo that will put people off my service. Because creating the big wow name or logo is uncontrollable. It's one of those things that may happen or not happen. You can spend ages on that, and that's not what's going to make the difference. The important thing is it should not deter people from using your product or your service. The important thing where you should focus on is how do I express my value proposition? That's the important one, because that is the single sentence in which you are going to describe to people why you are valuable to them and how you are addressing your needs. And people spend by far too much time on names and logos and too little time on getting this value proposition spot on right. I write in the book of this little deli we had near our home in Pretoria with a positioning slogan, "We do the cooking." Now that is absolutely perfect. My wife phones me up, she's a teacher coming from school, and says, "Bertie, I'm not going to cook today. Wouldn't we have Boston Deli do the cooking today?" It becomes part of the ordinary conversation of human beings. That's what you should focus on.
It resonates with the need.
Exactly. It resonates with the need. And you can go, I've got a huge issue about this also in the big corporate environments. These glib, short little positioning slogans that you get from your ad or PR agencies are basically useless. It's basically useless. The issue should be, will ordinary people in talking about my company use exactly these words? That's the test. But nobody in ordinary conversation would use words like Bank X loving you dearly, you know, that kind of a gerund.
So it needs to be realistic, it needs to become a part of people's lives and a part of what they would talk about and how they would talk about it.
Take News Cafe for the vibe. Now that's once again realistic. Shall we go to News Cafe tonight, or do we go there or there? No man, let's go there. It's got vibe. You understand? Yes. It's got to be a real life conversation. Now here comes the interesting part. Thinking about this value proposition of your business is something which you should and can do. It's the cheapest part of all the expenditures for your small business. The cheapest. And people pay least attention to that. And the point is, this is the thing that you can't outsource.